In 2012, Hope Nakirijja was abducted by a witch doctor in Kinoni, Luengo district. Nakirijja allegedly spent 1 year in her tormentor's shrine. Later, she was dumped in a swamp and was rescued by a good Samaritan. Nakirijja is now paralyzed.
She was kidnapped by 2 witch doctors. They held her in a shrine for a whole year. She was tied on a rope, and the witch doctors drained blood from her body every time they needed to use in ritual practices. She was, after all that year of draining blood, they cut a piece of her tongue, they did incisions, they broke her teeth. She became malnourished, probably bitten by mosquitoes, and she completely became disabled.
She's now under the care of Champisi Child Care Ministries, a Christian mission organization based in Mukono. The young girl is now a champion against child sacrifice in Uganda. Today, child activists gathered in Kampala to celebrate her life and advocate for the end to child sacrifice and human trafficking. The Director of Public Prosecution, Justice Jane Abodo, called for a speedy enactment of a witness protection law.
Cases involving children generally require substantial protection given their vulnerability. Therefore, we need comprehensive legal framework and resources to fully implement these frameworks.
But these witnesses, with the time, they are bribed or they get tired when the case is still hot. The victims, the community is still very much interested. But with the time they say, let me leave on. I want to move on, I don't want to hear anything about that case again, and they lose interest.
The Prevention and Prohibition of Human Sacrifice Act 2021 is a similarly important act which ought to be implemented with immediate effect for it to have a major impact. And this will be buttressed with the enactment of a witness protection law.
They also want a law that allows the tracking of criminals across borders.
The parliamentarians could take note of this. We don't have a law on mutual legal assistance.
Cases of child sacrifice are still rampant in Uganda. Last week, another child was sacrificed, while another survived and is nursing injuries inflicted on her. Jingo Francis, NTV.